Hello everybody, welcome back to EduTap. So currently on my screen you can see that what if the syllabus changes for the upcoming IFSC Grade 2025. And yes, initially speaking, or frankly speaking rather, we have not planned this particular video before. Okay, but multiple students are asking us this particular doubt because the source of their doubt is Telegram. On Telegram, multiple students are saying that there are certain rumors related to IFSC grade A. Some people are saying that the syllabus of IFSC grade A 2025 will change, and some people are saying that it will not change. So because of this confusion, we thought that we will make a special video which will help you to understand that if syllabus changes, then what will be a good strategy. If syllabus does not changes, then what will be a good strategy again. So please watch this particular video till the end, and I will let you know that how you can plan your overall strategy for the upcoming IFSC grade 2025. Before I start my video, my friends, EduTap is currently having a Teachers Day sale wherein we are giving you multiple discounts. If you see in the regulatory bodies domain, currently we are offering you 74% off. The code is Guru74. If you use this particular code, you can get 74% off on all the courses of RBI, IDAI, SEBI, IFSCA and any combo course as well. But please make this thing very much sure that this code is only valid up to the midnight of 6 September 2025. Okay, now let's move ahead. First, my friends, I will like to tell you that what is the existing syllabus. If you see in in your IFSCA phase 1, there are two papers, right? Paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is quant, reasoning, English plus current affair. Now if you check or if you see all the regulatory bodies, be it RBI, be it IDAI, be it NABARD, be it SEBI, be it PFRD also, QRE is like they will definitely ask you. So I don't think that whether they will change this particular component. Okay, now definitely the syllabus change can happen. Syllabus change can happen if the rumors are true in the paper 2. Okay, in paper 2 you have multiple components in phase 1, like you start with finance, you have management, you have commerce and accounts, you have costing as well, isn't it? Then you also have some current affairs related to the national and international importance, and then you have one particular heading related to economics as well. Okay, so these are the different topics. And if you check the syllabus of phase 2, don't worry, I will tell you that what you have to study right now, don't worry, but first understand that what is the existing syllabus. Okay, so this is the syllabus for 2024 phase 1. In phase 2 again you will have what? You will again have paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1 there is a descriptive English test. And if you again see, this phase 2 paper 1 is common for all the different regulatory bodies. Like you have your RBI also, you have your SEBI, PFRDA, IDAI also has a paper 1 in phase 2 which is related to your English descriptive. So I think this will also be common even if the syllabus changes. Okay, now comes your phase 2 paper 2. Over here you have banking and financial capital markets. Then you have your, I would say, bullion market also. Then you have insurance, and then you have pension also, right? And yes, certain component of IFSC Act or Gift City Act, right? These are the components which you will see in phase 2. Now if you take my view, if you take our institute's view, IFSCA deals with the multiple dynamic sectors. So you will definitely be asked, by the authority to read finance. So finance will obviously be there. And if you study finance right now, yes, certain 2 to 3 chapters they can add, but they will not change the syllabus like very big. Okay, certain minor changes can be done, like we see in the RBI also. Sometimes they include the chapters of commerce and accounts, sometimes they exclude it. But the entire finance syllabus is there, right? The basic finance syllabus, I mean. Likewise, you also have to study chapters related to pension and insurance. Why? Because this is the core work of IFSCA. Yes, if you see, they can remove certain chapters from commerce and accounts. They can remove certain chapters from costing as well. So if you take my view, even if the syllabus changes, first of all, if you are starting from zero, you have never studied for RBI, you have never studied for IFSCA, you have never studied for SEBI, then definitely you can skip IFSC grade A exam. Then the syllabus change should not worry you, right? अगर आपने अभी तक आज तक कुछ भी प्रिपेयर नहीं किया है, then definitely आप इतना कर भी नहीं पाओगे कि आपका phase 1 और phase 2 clear हो जाए. Then it's better to skip the IFSC grade A. But I have put an asterisk mark because some people are having, quick learning skills. So if you have the determination that yes, I don't have any knowledge, I want to start from days level 0, I can still pull through. So then you can start. Then you can start. But if you are a kind of a lazy person, if you are waiting for the notifications to come, then don't start. Moreover, those who are previously preparing for RBI, those who are preparing for SEBI, those who are preparing for PFRDA, those who are preparing for, let's say, any other different regulatory bodies exam, for example NABARD, IRDAI, you have to just continue your preparation. You just have to continue your preparation, whatever you are doing. Certain preparation can be tweaked. Certain preparation can be tweaked. For example, in RBI, if you are studying, then you can study management right now, because this RBI management will help you in IFSCA management also. Same for SEBI. If you are studying management in SEBI, or if you are studying management for PFRDA, that will be useful in IFSC also. So if you are starting from zero, then you have to skip. Okay, if you have the zeal, if you want to give a serious attempt, then you can give also. Okay, at the same time, look for certain common subjects right now, so that, my friend, the syllabus change does not fires you on that particular big level. Moreover, my friends, as for now, we have this particular date in the notification wherein they are saying that on 11th September they will give us the detailed notification wherein the syllabus change will be mentioned. So as for now, that is from today's date, that which is 6th of September or 5th of September, you have to make sure that you are doing something. You are not just sitting passively. Okay, it's like doing something is better than doing nothing. Doing something is better than doing nothing. I again repeat, कुछ ना कुछ आप करते रहो, वेले बैठने से तो अच्छा ही है. ओके कुछ ना करने से तो बढ़िया है कि आप कुछ ना कुछ करते रहो. ओके यू जस्ट कीप ऑन क्रॉलिंग. सो व्हाट यू कैन डू राइट नाउ इज यू कैन प्रैक्टिस ऑन क्वांट रीजनिंग इन इंग्लिश, यू कैन डू योर करंट अफेयर्स, you can practice certain more subjects which I think will definitely be continued, like finance will be asked, pension will be asked, insurance will be asked, management will also be there, because your IFSC as an organization needs good manager. So you should have a basic understanding of management, right? And economics, certain extent, yes, certain chapters reshuffle can happen, but economics will also stay. Now at this junction, even I don't know what will happen. So this is all about our expectations, that this will be done in the real future, or in the near future, I mean. Okay, so practice on quant reasoning English. You can pick any subjects like pension, insurance if you have not done them before, but mind you, pension and insurance is phase 2 component of IFSCA. If you want to practice for phase 1 right now, you can start with finance, management, some chapters of economics which are basic. Okay, moreover, my friends, from 5th to 11th September, you have to complete the basic components, like you can revise them. For example, in RBI, if you have done management before, then revise it. It will help you in RBI, it will also help you in IFSCA. Right? If you have done finance in RBI, in SEBI, in PFRDA, then again what you have to do is revise from this particular period. So 5th to 11th September is that particular period. Yes, we will remain passive, but we will not just completely shut our active preparations. Okay, you can remain passive for IFSC because currently you are active for other exam. For example, my active exam right now is, let's say, PFRDA. I am reading PFRDA and I want to clear PFRDA. So you are investing your energy in the PFRDA. But side by side, passively, try to cover certain common subjects between PFRDA and, I would say, IFSCA. So from 5th to 11th September, wait and watch. Wait and watch as in like you have to pay utmost attention that what are the common subjects which I can target, and pick any common subject. It will not just backfire on you, rather it will just motivate you also. Okay, so from 5th to 11th September, try to do some common subjects, and these common subjects will come from your active preparation. Okay, like PFRDA example I used. Moreover, my friends, on 11th September, when the full notification is available, on 11th September, once the full notification is available, then you have to reassess the situation. Reassess the situation as in, let's say, if this if IFSC added certain more tough components, in that case I will skip my IFSC because I can't prepare for my active exam, which is PFRDA and IFSC together. Okay, but if IFSC just do some minor changes in the syllabus, then I can tackle it. Okay, so on 11th of September, you have to ask yourself, what you have to ask yourself, is this particular syllabus change very big? Can I manage it? If the answer is no, then skip it, because you already are into your active preparation of PFRDA or of SEBI or of RBI or of NABARD or of IRDAI. Okay, but if there is any manageable change, then definitely you can do it. Okay, so I would say don't get demotivated right now. You just have to wait for 11 September. But till 11 September, do certain common subjects. And on 11 September, we will again bring a video for you which will help you to have a decoded syllabus for all the different topics. Okay, so don't worry, we are there to help you. Moreover, if I ask you right now, if syllabus changes, what will be your strategy? Simple. If syllabus changes, what will be your strategy? You have to ask yourself on 11 September, is this particular change very big? For example, they have added some different chapters of statistics, arithmetics, or multiple different core finance. Then in that case, avoid it. Because you cannot do all the changes in just 1 month, right? 11th September ko they will announce the changes. 11th October ko you have your phase 1. So can you do all the changes in just 1 month? It depends upon your learning techniques, but I am assuming that you already have an active exam which you have to give, and you have to clear that as well, right? So on 11th September, if the changes are very big, then leave it. Otherwise, if they are manageable, then definitely you can go ahead. But right now we are just waiting and watching. Okay, right now we are just waiting and watching. But remember, I am not saying you to become totally dull. I am not saying you to become totally sleepy for IFSCA. What I am asking you is to become passive thoda sa. Passive for IFSCA and active for some other exam. And this particular portion, common portion, should be targeted for IFSCA, and you should keep on continuing your actual preparation or your active preparation, whatever component you are targeting. Okay, so this is all about this particular video, my friends. So there is nothing to worry about. Either you are in or either you are all out. Okay, either you are all in or either you are all out. करना है तो अच्छे से करना है, नहीं करना है तो बिल्कुल नहीं करना है, right? The intent matters, the passion matters. Okay, so this is what the major video was. I hope whatever I want to convey, I was able to convey. If you still have any doubt, please let us know in the comment box. Moreover, my friends, again I want to just give you a small reminder that EduTap is currently having a great sale. You can get 74% off on all the courses of regulatory bodies. The code is Guru74. This code will be active up to 6th of September 2025. Now before I end this particular video, I would like you to take a look. Towards our courses on EduTap. So on Google, you just have to write edutap.in. Once you write edutap.in, go in the courses, in the IFSCA courses. Over here, you can see for IFSC grade A, currently we are having 3 courses, but 2 are the very good one. Like if you want to just check that what is our study material, how good we are providing you the study material, how organized the study material is, then you can enroll yourself in 15-day starter pack. This is absolutely free. But the other 2 courses are very famous in EduTap. First one is IFSC grade A phase 1 plus phase 2 full video course. Other one is IFSC phase 2 full video course. If you see these courses, these are comprehensive enough. You will get recordings of live classes. We are yet to do the live classes for phase 2. And if IFSC brings any changes, then definitely we will bring the changes in the course also. So there is no need to worry. These courses will offer you the best, I would say the best hand holding or mentorship as possible. Okay, so that's it for this particular video, my friends. Allow me to take your leave. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day ahead. But again, padhte raho. That will help you a lot. If you have any more doubt, then please drop it in the comment box below.